Hey guys, so it's a little bit after the fact. When I went to the chiropractor, right? And my lips don't match with my brain. So, yeah. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about them. The first name I looked up on Google that was closest to me, forgot his name already. How dumb. Krauseneck, right? Alright. Isn't it funny his last name and it has N-E-C-K in it? And then, okay, now I'm thinking of D-I-C-K. Alright, this is crazy. Alright, so, yep, I, sipping the yak a little bit, so just so if you just shut it off if you don't want to listen, because right now that's what I'm doing to cope. Okay, so anyway, I was really nervous to go in there because it's been like many years, and I know I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a headache and shit, and it's shooting up my neck and everything else. But you know, I get to go tomorrow. So, but anyway, yeah, I just want to tell you about the guy because supposedly, okay, he's really cool. I think it was like as tall as me, like 5'7", 5'8", whatever, and he's doing karate, and we had a conversation in there, and it was really cool. And I was even allowed to say the fuck word, so that was weird. He said the shit word, and he said other things, and that was really cool because I don't know, you know. So, uh, he asked me all kinds of questions that made me stand up and stare at the wall and focus on something. And like, well, he told me, I don't know, he's just really cool. So that was really great. And I'm gonna go tomorrow. Yeah, I know. So I was just thinking about something. I was actually counting my beers. I had 6. So hope I don't look too screwed up. That's why I wanted to tell you. I was honest with them and told them that the pain is so bad all the time that then I started getting tears in my eyes and everything. And I noticed my bags and my dark circles was like really bad at that time when I came out there. Because I had to lay face down and I was crying a little. Not a lot, but I'm just saying. But he told me instead of doing the beer, and I'll tell you why in a minute, he said I would be better off doing weed. And he even told me he does it too. He also said that he was getting an adjustment later on. And I told him, make sure you do it. I said, because I've been talking too much, and don't take too much time on me to where you don't get your damn adjust manipulation. So anyway, there was something else I wanted to tell you, and I don't want to pause the video because I'm thinking. I felt a little clearer in the brain because sometimes I look like I'm, you know, a little bit dumb. I'm just delayed. It's like neurological, dudes. Okay, I called you dude. Okay, but anyway. And he told me to think about doing the weed because, okay, here's the important part that I want to tell you. All right, so I probably got to set my phone down as I'm telling you, and then it's going to sound like you're going into a tube. Because when I set you down where this is, if I don't tilt my phone, the volume might sound like you're in a tube. And I'm wearing my friend's awesome damn shirt, and I love you guys because I love that mint green one too. I just do. That's why I wore it to my doctor today. So you gave me luck and favor. You did. Okay, so anyway. I go in there and he's asking me questions. He did a couple things, maybe stand up, lift my arms, do this, do that. We're going through all that shit. And then I told him, I said, the pain is so bad because I've had whiplash as a kid. And he knew the Dr. Arnold that I used to see, and he said he doesn't even practice anymore. So I was like, oh, cool. I found you on Google. You're 5 minutes away. You were going through all the shit. And he said what it sounded like to him, and he was doing his hands a certain way. And I think it's really important about this, even though I didn't get it all, but I think I did. But I can't explain it. So, all right. So anyway, he says there's physical, emotional, and what's the word for toxic? Chemical. Physical, emotion, chemical. I told him I smoked. I told him I've been drinking. I told him about autistic kid. I told him about emotions. I didn't get into like the abuse I think I've been through. I didn't do that, but I told him about the menstrual cycle fucking bullshit that I think that I'm going through menopause, which I didn't because I didn't stop yet. But anyway. So, the physical pain, physical, emotional, and why I keep on saying toxic, but it's chemical. So I have chemical problems, I have physical problems, and I also have emotional problems. So he was saying that we have like this threshold, which made so much sense to me, but I can't do the hands like he did. And the threshold, it got so high, but then he's holding his other hand like way down here. And so he's like, this is like way up here. And the other thing, he said, it comes down. Now, he didn't say we got to meet up and make it equal. He actually was saying something. Maybe he'll explain it to me again tomorrow. But you know what? I don't want to take up his time. Okay. But yeah, making sense stuff. All right. So he said, it seems like you met your threshold with all three things. He says, so now everything is just so out of control and so overwhelming everything else, which makes sense because that's where I am. Because I told him, that's when I said the word fuck. I told him that I feel I don't even fucking care if I'm living anymore. Because that's how fucking bad this shit is. And I'm in pain right now. So he says, it almost like he was like, we're going to bring that threshold down. Like almost to meet something else. But maybe he'll explain it later. So if that makes any sense to you, I don't know what we can look up to get more information about that, about this threshold thing. But yeah, it made sense. So, I'm not a doctor. I can't explain it. And plus, too, you have brain fog all the time and everything when you're just in pain all the time. And you actually just don't even give a shit about anything anymore. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, I did really good though. I had 6 beers. That is not bad at all. I just had to do that today. So he told me, I think you'd be better off doing weed. And he said, and if you don't want the THC, you could get something like CBD. But see, I tried CBD gummies and they just made me sick in my head. So I don't think that's the way to go for me. And my experiences with weed in the past, I know the other day I said to people, everybody I know smokes weed. I didn't mean nothing bad by that. But what I'm saying, so see, that's why I said I might end up doing it. Okay, so after he talked about all this stuff, okay, well, pretty much how I took it, I am fucking toxic. I am emotionally whatever. And I'm physically whatever too. And I've met my threshold. I've just met it. And I'm done. So, okay. So, all right. Just I'm laughing because eases my attention. So anyway, though, yeah, I told him every time he would do everything, my jaw would crack. He said I do have to go to a dentist to deal with the possible TMJ, which is so weird because I saw this chiropractor online that would also do the jaw cracking and everything with the TMJ. So I guess my question to him would be, the chiropractor, is that if I found out I had TMJ, could you then crack myself? Because why is a dentist? I've never heard of a dentist cracking your jaw and shit. That's what I want. I want somebody to like crack my jaw and shit. Because my ears are always messed up and everything else. So I don't know. That's just my experience. So I know I'm sometimes get whacked out when I explain things, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so there's another thing too. There's a friend out there that I've been curious about, and going to try to write you tomorrow. I've been so stressed out today that I might go try to sing a song. Um, and I'm really curious about how you're doing because you have like tremendous pain and you're laying in bed. It's not about me, but I was going to say I miss you. It's not about me, but I'm really wondering how you're doing. And my other friend that had all the other stuff going on with her. And she, you know, sorry, I don't know how to explain things, but she's going through some major shit too. And there's a lot more major shit going to happen. Okay, so that's just the way I talk. Oops, I burped. Oh, and maybe while we're at it, well, to my brother, who knows if he ever want to watch anything. And hopefully he wouldn't just watch it to get some more ammo or something. But, I've just really had a hard life. And a lot of times I'm in this brain fog where, it takes me a long more time to comprehend things and to really think things through. I'm a thinker in the first place. And then when I'm kind of brain fogged with all this, it's harder to concentrate. So sometimes, like say for instance, if I was the driver, I wouldn't be as dizzy, if that makes any sense. If somebody else is driving, I get really dizzy. If they're talking too much, I get really dizzy. Or when I have headphones in or do anything else like that. That's why I can't sing as much, and I would love to sing. But anyway, I'm just going off the wall. And to my brother, well, I love you, and it's just very sad that you gotta think that I cause arguments, because if you really watch me and listen to me, I don't think I cause arguments. I will definitely stand up for myself, but I don't believe I caused anything. So I don't know. I just had to say that. So no, I don't think there's nothing bad in saying that, right? But I don't think I caused an argument by asking a question. So it's just stupid. Anyway, and he says, well, just change the subject. Like, okay, if he says something, I just gotta change the fucking subject. Okay, you're allowed to say everything you want, but I'm not. Okay, no, that's bullshit. All right, I can say what I want to. And I'm thinking I'm respectful about it by just asking the question. I didn't accuse you. I didn't do nothing like that. So you know what? I just want you to grow up a little bit and maybe realize how nice your sister really is. Okay? So thank you all for watching. I just want to tell you, before I went to the chiropractor, I prayed to God in the shower and I told him, please give me some favor. And it worked. So the guy's funny, awesome. That's good. So I love you, and I hope that if you're in pain today, that I'm still in pain myself. I'm gonna go again tomorrow, but I hope it lessens up. I hope there's some way that you could get through this. If you're ever afraid to go to a chiropractor, I truly believe in them. Try not to be afraid. I've been to 3 different chiropractors now in my whole life. One of them sucked. You walked out in more pain than you even walked in with. One, I would walk in, never had any pain. This one, I walked in. I'm older now. I don't have any more pain than when I walked in with, but I have a little less. So, if that makes any sense. It wasn't a bad experience. It was a good experience. So, keep trying. Don't give up. And I love you, and thanks for listening. And so, I'll see you tomorrow, and I might make another video. And been really emotional, and I think it's okay to be that way. So anybody who don't like it, tell them to go suck a D. So a big stinky one, and that would be great. Okay, bye. Take care. Thank you.